Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are putting together your very first Creator's Toolkit. We're going to cut through all the noise and focus on the essential, beginner-friendly software that you actually need to get started, all based on a fantastic list from Writer's Table.
Okay, so if you're just starting out as a creator, you know this feeling. You've got this amazing idea, you are so ready to go, and then, bam, you hit this wall of software choices, and every single one is screaming that it's the best one. It's just paralyzing, isn't it? Where do you even begin?
Well, that's what we're going to tackle right now. Forget the overwhelm. We're going to build your toolkit together, one simple piece at a time. The whole point is less time trying to figure out what to use and more time actually creating. Sound good? Let's dive in. All right, first things first. Let's start at the absolute core of it all. It really doesn't matter what you're making, a video, a blog post, a podcast, it almost always starts with words. So this is the foundation of our entire toolkit, our writing software. Okay, so first up we have what are sometimes called content authoring tools. I know, it's a bit of a fancy name, but really, you know exactly what these are. They're word processors. This is your digital blank page, you know? It's where you'll draft your scripts, write your articles, and just get all those brilliant ideas out of your head.
And you know, here's the best part. Especially when you're starting out, you really don't have to spend any money. LibreOffice and OpenOffice are completely free, and honestly, they are incredibly powerful. Of course, if you want to check out the industry standard, Microsoft Office 365 has a free trial. But the main thing here is, don't get stuck on this, just pick one and start typing.
Okay, so you've got your basic writing tool locked in. Let's level up a little bit. If you're creating anything for the web, and especially if it's a bit technical, you've got to get to know Markdown editors. This is really where modern writing for the internet happens. Now, these tools are a huge part of something called Docs as Code. I know, that sounds super technical, but stick with me. It's actually pretty simple. It just means writing your stuff using really simple formatting that can be easily turned into a web page. It is so efficient, and trust me, it's a fantastic skill to have.
And the source material really hits the nail on the head here. This is, quote, for those learning to master Docs as Code. Think of learning this as an investment in yourself. You're basically learning the language and the workflow that powers a massive part of the modern web.
So, which one do you pick? Well, Atom, Gitbook, and VS Code are all fantastic, and best of all, they're all free. If you're someone who likes having a big community to ask for help, Atom is a great choice. If you want to see what your final web page will look like as you're typing, Gitbook's real-time preview is for you. And if you're a tinkerer, someone who loves to customize their tools, oh man, the plugins and extensions for VS Code are a dream. You can add anything from spell checkers to style guides. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any of them. Okay, our writing foundation is solid, but let's be real. Amazing content is more than just a wall of text, right? So let's add the next critical piece to our Creator's Toolkit, a powerful image editor.
Having a good image editor is non-negotiable. You're going to use it for literally everything. We're talking creating those eye-catching thumbnails for your videos, grabbing screenshots for a tutorial, or adding those little red circles and arrows to show people exactly what you're talking about.
Now, what's really interesting here are the two different ways to think about this. On one side, you've got GIMP. GIMP is basically the free version of Adobe Photoshop. It can do pretty much anything you can imagine. On the other side, you've got Snagit, which is built for speed. It's all about getting a quick screen capture, adding a note, and moving on. It's perfect for that kind of workflow.
So there you have it. Two amazing options for your toolkit. You've got GIMP, totally free for those big creative projects, and then you've got Snagit, which you can try for free, for when you just need to be fast, clear, and efficient. Between these two, you are totally covered for images.
You know, in the world we live in, content doesn't just sit there on the page anymore. It moves, it breathes, it comes to life. And that brings us to the final, and maybe the most fun, part of our toolkit, video and graphics. So we're really looking at two types of tools here. You've got your video editors, which are your workhorses for tutorials, product demos, all that good stuff. And then you have what the source calls their more glamorous cousins, the graphic design tools. These are for making those slick posters, beautiful infographics, and everything else that needs to pop. And I mean, just look at this list for a second. It is absolutely incredible what you can get for free or almost free these days. You can edit video at a Hollywood professional level with DaVinci Resolve for free. You can create stunning 3D animations with Blender, also for free. And Canva, well, Canva has just changed the entire game for people who aren't professional designers. It has truly never, ever been a better time to be a creator.
And there you have it. That's it, your complete starter toolkit. We laid the foundation with the writing tools to get your ideas down, we leveled up with markdown editors for the web, we added the visual punch with image editors, and finally we brought it all to life with video and graphic software.
And that right there is the big takeaway from all of this. With just this handful of powerful, accessible, and, let's be honest, mostly free tools, there really are no more excuses. You have literally everything you need to start making incredible, professional-looking content today.
So, your toolkit is packed and ready to go. The only real question left is, what are you going to make first?